Hello everybody, hope all is well. Looking forward to doing Pilates with you today. We're going to do a full body workout, so I hope you're ready. Feel that Pilates burn with me today. You know me, I like to get right to it, so why don't you follow me. I'm going to put my feet to the side of the mat. You can put yours in front of you. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of different levels. So this will be a multi-leveled day, or video, I should say. So first level is going to be knees bent, feet on the floor. Second, heels into the ground, great for any tightness in the back of the thigh or in the hip. Last level, extend those legs out, toes back towards you. That would be the hardest though, okay? I'm going to do in the middle. You pick what's best for you. Palms towards each other, arms back in the shoulder sockets. Now we're going to do a half roll back. So you breathe in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine, feeling a stretch in between each of the vertebrae. You're going to come up without using the hip flexor. So pressing in the belly, breathing in. One vertebrae at a time comes on top of each other to sit up nice and tall. Now be aware where your arms are. Are they out of the shoulder sockets or are they in? Those shoulder blades in and down the back, okay? Let's do that again. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine. Then pressing in the belly, round or relaxing at the hip flexor, coming all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Now we're going to do a twist of the spine. So you breathe in and out, and you do the same, but we're twisting the spine and bringing the arms in a bow and arrow shape. Looking back at that back arm, opposite fingertips are reaching the opposite way. Belly is in, breathing in, coming all the way up to that seated position, and other side. So you breathe in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding and twisting that spine, looking back at that back arm, reaching that front arm forward, then pressing in the belly as you breathe in. One vertebrae at a time comes on top of each other to sit up nice and tall. We're going to do that again. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine as you twist, coming back to that bow and arrow, looking back at that back arm, feeling that front arm reaching forward, and then pressing in the belly to breathe in. Slowly come up one vertebra at a time to sit on top of each other. Let's do that other side. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine, looking back at the back arm as the other arm reaches forward. Now relax at the crease of the hip as you press the belly in and breathe in. Coming all the way up, shoulder blades are in and down the back, so you have good posture later, right? Now, this one we're going to stay back on the half roll back. So go back first, so you breathe in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine, coming halfway back. Relaxing at the crease of the thigh, feeling like you're scooping out that belly, not pressing the belly out, right? So scoop it out. Okay. Now, staying on the half roll back and twisting, going into that bow and arrow, looking back at that back arm, feeling that front arm reach in the opposite direction without moving the hips. And then coming back into center. So you breathe in and out, twisting that spine. We're getting into the obliques. Relax at the hip flexor. And then breathe in as you come all the way back. And again. Make sure you're scooping out that belly, not pressing it out, and coming back into center. And again, breathing in and out. Now, relax at the hip flexor, press in that belly, breathing in. One vertebra at a time comes all the way on top of each other to sit up nice and tall. Whoo! I can feel the belly. All right, bring those arms back. Feet onto the floor. Let's do some triceps. Pressing the arms and feet, or I should say hands and feet, into the floor. You breathe in and out. pressing the hands and feet into the floor. The buttocks lifts off the floor. Then you're going to bend those elbows coming back, tapping the buttocks on the floor and coming all the way back up, getting into the tricep. Good. So breathing in and out as you come up. So you come down, breathe in, out and come up. Make sure you're initiating the movement with the belly, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Whoo! Give yourself just a little shake, shake, shake with those arms. Good. Whatever level you did with the legs, do again. Feet into the floor. We're going to do a full roll back, palms towards each other. Where are those arms? Back in the shoulder sockets, shoulder blades in and down the back. So you breathe in and out. Rocking off the sit bones, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine. You slowly, with control, come down to the mat. The key is to do this slow with control. And you come all the way back with the arms. Now in Pilates, we like to have a small little curve at the lower back called neutral or natural spine. Make sure that you can still feel that even though we're on the mat. Then we're going to come up. So you breathe in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly, grounding those feet into the floor, relaxing at the hip flexor, and slowly coming up, one vertebra at a time comes on top of each other to sit nice and tall. Now, where are those arms? Are they out? Or are they in the shoulder sockets? Belly is in, nice and tall with the spine. Coming back again. So you breathe in and out, rocking off the sit bones, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine. Slowly coming back to the mat, one vertebra at a time. So then come all the way back with the arms. We're going to come back up, breathing in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly, grounding those feet, relaxing at the hip flexor, using that lower belly, nice and slow and controlled. If your feet come up at any moment, you want to bend the knees and ground those feet. Okay? So now, a different version, if you choose, you can do the one that we just did, or you can come back with a straight spine, so you're hinging backward, okay? And then rounding when you can't go anymore. So you breathe in and out. You're going to hinge back with a straight spine till you can't go anymore. You want to relax here, so if you're clenching, relax, and then scoop out the belly, round the spine, and slowly come down onto the mat. You're going to come up and down one more time. So you breathe in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, scooping out the belly, grounding those feet into the floor, relaxing at the hip flexor. And you slowly come up one vertebra at a time to a seated position. I'm just going to do a little scoot forward. So we're going to stay on our back on the next one. Okay, so whichever version you're doing is fine. So you breathe in and out. I'm doing the hinge backward though. So you hinge back with that straight spine. But you can't go anymore. Then you scoop out the belly, round the spine, and come all the way down to the mat. Bringing one knee into the chest and then the other, just rocking left to right to massage the back. Bringing the legs to tabletop, knees are over the hip, and the legs are out as if they're on a table, not down by your buttocks. Making sure that you have a small little curve at that lower back, but the belly is in, so navel into the spine, and you have those ribs in. Arms are going to come back. We're going to do prep for hundreds. So you breathe in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, fingertips are reaching past the body. You want to come up with that rib cage to the pelvic bone, so you're protecting the neck. And then breathing in and coming all the way back down, extending the legs up towards the ceiling. This is the next level. You don't need to do it if you don't want to, but you can have the legs either turned in or turned out in Pilates V. It's up to you. Heels together, toes apart, still feeling that small little curve in the lower back. You breathe in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Fingertips are reaching past you, and you feel like you have a fist in between your chin and your chest. And breathing in, coming all the way back down. Next one, we stay up, or actually, I forgot one level. So let's do the level first. So the next level, the third level, you come down to the 45 without hopping that lower back, but belly is in, so navel is into the spine. Okay, you breathe in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, bringing that rib cage to the pelvic bone, reaching past your body with the fingertips and breathing in, going all the way back down. This time we're going to stay up. So you breathe in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest, belly is in, fingertips reaching past you, full hundreds, arms come up and down by your side as you breathe in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Good. Still feeling that small little curve at the lower back. Also, you're up to the tips of the shoulder blades, bringing that rib cage to the pelvic bone, protecting that neck area. If you need to come down at any moment, you can, and just do the arms. And just having your legs on the 45 or up, you'll engage the belly. So you breathe in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Last breath in and out. Bringing the knees into the chest, bringing the head down, and just rocking left to right to massage the back. Let's bring one foot down and then the other, arms down by your side. Let's do a bridge. So you breathe in and out, pressing the arms, hands, and feet into the floor, scooping out the belly, lifting the pelvis, one vertebra at a time, comes all the way up to the tips of the shoulder blades. You breathe in and out, and slowly coming down, one vertebra at a time, to release down to your pelvic bone. Now, we're going to come back up, arms down by your side, or you can lift them. Just be aware that you're taking away stability if you do that, okay? If you have a sway, try to correct it, especially if you have no stability with those arms up, okay? So you breathe in and out. Close the eyes if you need. Press the feet into the floor, scooping out the belly. One vertebrae at a time comes off the floor, coming all the way up to the tips of the shoulder blades. If you feel sway, that's usually a weakness in maybe the lower back, hip area, knee, ankles. So just be aware and try to correct it. Feel a nice stretch through the front of the body, breathing in and out. And slowly, with control, one vertebrae at a time comes down to the mat to release the tailbone. Good, we're going to stay up this next time, breathing in and out, pressing the feet into the floor, scooping out the belly, one vertebra at a time comes off the floor to the tips of the shoulder blades. Good, now we're just going to pulse up with the hips towards the ceiling. Good, using your breath, navels into the spine, feeling that pulse. You're going to feel this in the hamstring and the buttocks. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Staying up with the hips, and just come to the ball of the foot, lifting the heel off the ground, and then coming back down, keeping the hips up so they don't come down, okay? So the heels come up and down, but not your hips, okay? Using your breath, breathing in and out. Navel still into the spine. Using your breath. 5, 4. We're also getting into the ankle and the calf by lifting the heel. 3, 2. Now we're going to stay up on the ball of the foot and then pulse up again with those hips, getting into the buttocks again, and also the hamstring, engaging that calf, and also using the ankle. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dropping those heels back down, and then slowly, with control, one vertebra at a time, comes back down onto the mat. Good, bringing one knee into the chest and then the other, just rocking left to right, to eventually rock yourself to one side. And I'm just gonna bring myself a little bit back so I'm in the camera, aligning my back with the back of the mat. Both of your feet are going to come to the front of the mat, so it gives you some stability. Top leg can come either on the floor, okay, with the knee, or you can put it on a block if you would like, or you can put your foot on the floor, knee up towards the ceiling. One hip on top of the other, taut in the waistline, a little space between you and the mat. Navel's into the spine. Now, we'll do this arm first. This arm could be on the ground for stability, or on a block, or on your hip. This hand could be down onto the floor if you want, head on the forearm. You can also prop yourself up if you would like with your hand, or you can come all the way up onto your forearm, which is the hardest. Just don't drop into the shoulder. All right, whichever one you're going to do is totally fine. We're going to do some inner thigh. So feel that inner thigh come up towards the ceiling. So you breathe in and out, coming all the way up and all the way down. Breathing in and out, coming all the way up and all the way down. Feeling that inner thigh come up towards the ceiling. On the breath out. Good, nice and taut in the waistline. One hip is on top of the other. This shoulder is also down from the ear. Good. And 5. And 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, you're going to stay up, staying up, and pulse, 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 using your breath. Good. Good. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Coming all the way down. Whew! Good. Now, we're going to bring both knees together. Now, I'm already on my forearm, but you can come up to your forearm. We're going to do a side plank. Okay? Now, lifting those hips up. You can have your hand in front of you or on a block or a book or something. It's up to you. Or on your hip. Shoulders down from the ear. And we're going to lift those hips up. This is the first level. So you breathe in and out, pressing the belly in, pressing the forearm down into the floor. You come all the way up and then coming all the way down. Next level, you can put that leg out, having the opposite leg in. So you breathe in and out, pressing in the belly to initiate, pressing into that forearm and lifting those hips, and then coming all the way back down. Good. Now, if you want to go to the next level, it's up to you. You can put one foot in front of the other or on top of each other. It's up to you. Breathing in and out, pressing in the belly, pressing into that forearm, coming all the way up and then coming all the way down. One last one, wherever you are. Breathing in and out. Initiate, pressing in that belly, pressing into that forearm. Good. You can bring the arm up if you want. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come all the way down. Whew. Good, pressing in the belly, coming all the way up. Coming all the way up and over, feeling a nice stretch through the side of the body. Breathing in and out. Relaxing into that stretch even more. And coming all the way up, and guess what? We have to do the other side. All right, so just coming up and over to the other side. Coming onto your mat. Lining your back with the back of your mat, bringing those feet forward to the front of the mat so you have stability. Nice and taut in that waistline, space between you and the mat. Okay, belly is in, so navel into the spine. Top leg can come down onto the floor, could go onto a block, or you can put your foot onto the floor, knee up towards the ceiling. This arm in front of you For stability on a block or a book, hand can also go onto your hip or all the way down with the head onto your the hand onto your head, or come all the way up onto your forearm. Up to you. Just make sure you don't drop into the mat, into that shoulder, and also keep that waistline up, okay? So, inner thigh, ready? Breathing in and out, coming up and then down. Feel that inner thigh coming all the way up and then all the way down. Belly is in, taut waistline. Don't drop into that shoulder. Good, using your breath. 5, 4. Feel that inner thigh come up. Initiate with that belly though before, right? So you initiate with the belly. Come all the way up. Now where was I? I think I was at 3. 3. 2. Last one, you're going to stay up. And just pulse. Good. One hip is on top of the other, nice and taut in that waistline, not dropping into that shoulder. This shoulder is also down from the ear. Feeling that inner thigh. Woo! And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Coming all the way down to the mat. And then we're going to bend the knees. And if you weren't on your forearm, please do so now, because we're going to do a side plank. And I'm going to scoot myself just a little bit forward when I extend my leg, not off the mat. Okay? So, 2 knees together. Hand on a block or a book if you need. Or on your hip here, let's do a side plank. Breathing in and out. Initiate with that belly to press the forearm into the floor to lift up those hips. And then coming all the way back down. Second version, if you would like, extend that leg. Breathing in and out. Initiate with that belly to come up with the hips and come all the way back down. Next version, one foot in front of the other or one on top of the other. It's up to you. So you breathe in and out, pressing in the belly to press in the forearm. Good, and come all the way up and then down. Last one, whichever level you're at is totally fine. Breathing in and out, pressing in the belly to come all the way up. Arm can come up to the ceiling if you would like. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way down. And those knees. Whew, press yourself all the way up. That was hard. Going up and over your teacher. It's just crazy. Looking up at the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch through the side of the body, breathing in and out. Pressing the belly in, coming all the way up. Good. So now we're going to come onto all fours. Good. And now scooping out the belly, rounding the spine. Feeling all of the vertebrae come apart so you feel stretch in between them in cat. And then you come all the way back down into cow. And we're going to go again, scooping out the belly, coming all the way up, rounding that spine in cat. And coming all the way back down into cow. Then rounding in a circular motion, using your breath, breathing in and out. And going in the opposite motion, using your breath in and out. And then hips go in a circular motion, breathing in and out. And then in the opposite, breathing in and out. Good. Now, pressing in the belly, tucking those toes under, come up into a downward dog, walking those feet left to right. Then coming down into a plank, pressing those hands into the floor so your shoulders are nice and strong, belly is in, navel into the spine, hips are not too high or too low. Using your breath, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Last breath, breathing in and out. And coming all the way back into child's pose. using your breath, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Pressing the belly in, coming all the way up to all fours, tucking those toes under, coming all the way up into downward dog. Now I'm just going to move my hands forward a little bit because we're going to do this as an exercise, coming down into plank and then coming all the way back up. Good, so using your breath, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Let's just do 5. Initiate the belly to come all the way down. 4. And then initiate the belly to come up with those hips. This is 3. And 2. And 1. Just holding there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way down. And give yourself a rest in child's pose. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Pressing the belly in, sitting on those heels to come up to a seated position. Whew. Fix my hair. All right. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel full body for sure. My shoulders, my inner thighs, buttocks, hamstrings, ankles, calves. Wow. Yeah. There's, oh, don't forget the tummy. But yes, full body for sure. Hope you feel the burn. And I would love for you to come back for more on my channel. I do these videos about twice a week. And always love comments, likes, subscribes, and of course, save for a friend. Come back soon. Have a great day. Enjoy.